Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. This is 2E0IQJ. This week's video we're going to take a look at the current shack setup. And last week's video we had a look at this speaker, which is the Yaesu external speaker, which is the SP8. And I wanted to know what this connection was for. And I had a few comments come in. It's for soldering up my own plugs. And even got a text from the Continental Cowboy to say it's for soldering your own plugs up. If I need any help, just give me a shout. So I might have to take you up on that offer, Continental Cowboy. It's a big shout, Continental Cowboy, thanks for that. And the current HF radio I'm using is my cash converter score, which is the ICOM IC718. And it's currently sitting there on 40 meters. And it was 230 quid I paid for this. It was 290, but we took £60 off because it had no power lead. We made up some sob story about the power lead being worth a few quid, being 30-40 quid and this sort of stuff, and he knocked £60 off in the end. And I said, well, if it don't work, he said, bring it back and I'll give you a full refund. So yeah, it's working absolutely fine. And that's the HF receiver, ICOM IC718. On top we have the ERA micro reader, and that's for decoding RTTY and Morse code, and it also lets you practice Morse code as well. And I got that for £25 from the Newark Hamfest, and it seems to be a sort of price I go for, £25 to £50. There's two versions. One of them's this one, the other one's got a switch on it, like a turn switch, like a clicky switch, and it does all different things, but I think they both do exactly the same. This does RTTY, Morse code, and also lets you practice Morse code. If I turn it round, here we go. Zoom in a bit. You got your gain adjust, your audio inputs, your viewing angle, and there's your switch for your tutor. So switch it to the left, you get tutor, to the right you get normal, and you plug your Morse key into there. I'll do a video on this at some point. And that's come from Enterprise Radio in Warrington, so I'm not sure if they're still going. If you are, well done. And I think that's a serial connection for a printer or something to print off the data. Not too sure on that. I have to look that up and I have to do a video on that. Next radio I use is the 857D, and that's the Yaesu, and that's currently sitting there on 2 meters 77. That's what I use it for. It's also a wideband receiver. Need a power lead, because the power lead at the moment is sitting in here, which is the ICOM IC718 sitting in there. And if I want to use this radio, just swap the power lead over and the audio cable over from the speaker to use in there. And with the speaker, when you put a pair of earphones in, it comes out of both ears. Normally when you listen on the radios, the earphones only come out of one ear, left side. You plug them in there and it comes out of both ears. So if you want to listen early in the morning or late at night and not disturb anyone, just plug your earphones in, it comes out of both ears, which is a winner. And another radio I use is the Anytone AT588, which is a 4 meter radio, and I got this from M0XTA. So thanks Lean, I'm not giving up 4 meters, but I do like the microphone on this though. There's the Anytone mic, but I do like the microphone, nice chunky mic. There's the mic for that one. There's the mic for the 857, and there's the mic for the ICOM 718. And last but not least, in the shack at the moment, currently set up, is a Commodore 64. And that's the 64C, I believe, the new model. And at the moment it's got an SWL, so shortwave listener cartridge in there. And this will let you do Morse as well. It decode Morse, it will decode RTTY. I've done a video on this, but I'll do a better one at some point. So it decodes Morse, it decodes RTTY. Now I've tried all different apps on the phones and hardware decoders you built from Valium kits and this sort of stuff, and it seems to me that they don't work too well. The only one that's actually worked flawlessly every time is a Commodore 64. And there you go, I've been trying to do a bit of Morse, but like I say, the bands are flat at the moment. So let's see if we can hear any Morse, and I'll see if the Commodore 64 will decode it. So I'll take the wire out. That's the wire that's connected to the 64. Bit of volume. And we'll try and search for a Morse signal. So, I can hear Morse. So I'll go up a bit and should see the 64 in a minute, decode it. Oh, it's gone now. No, it's not making a lot of sense. Let's see if we get a bit more out of it. No, not making a lot of sense. I don't know if I've got it. Never mind. Did try. Like I say, the bands are flat. I'd like to say thank you to all my new subscribers and thank you for watching this video. This is 2E0 IQJ 73s.